Hi everyone. In this video I want to talk about each of the 4 steps of your methodology video assignment in Module 6. So let's get started. First, before you begin this assignment, don't forget to check the assignment description and rubric as they're listed on Submit Your Assignments on eClass. You will notice that when you read through that there are 4 steps of this assignment. So let's have a look at them in more detail. Pardon me, in step 1 of this assignment, you must first choose a methodology to explore. A warning, since there are 10 methodologies to explore and 20 of you, I'm only allowing, I think it's 3 per methodology. So you may not get the one you want, but that's okay for 2 reasons. First, you will get a chance to explore a methodology you might not otherwise do, and sometimes that leads to all kinds of interesting things. And 2, you will have a chance to view and even download the videos produced by your colleagues on the methodology you might have preferred, which will give you important information and resources that you didn't even have to prepare. So here's how you can find the place on eClass to choose a methodology for your presentation. Okay, so in order to find where you're going to sign up for your assignment, you're going to go down to Submit Your Assignments, keep going until you see a question mark. And when you see that blue question mark, which says Methodology Choice, you can open it up. My computer is very slow, so we'll see how this goes. Okay, and you'll have your choice options. Your name is down here, and you will make your choice and then find underneath the, so if you want a phenomenology, for example, you would click that and then click your name, and I think it fills in that way. If you're wondering, check with your, check with the people that have already signed up because they'll be experts on it. And that's how you sign up for your methodology. And you'll notice that at the top there are 10 choices: action research, actor network theory, arts-based research, case study, feminist, grounded theory, metasage, mixed methods, phenomenology, and quantitative research. And then as you, yeah, I'm not able to continue there for some reason. Anyway, so you can sign up and, oh, I see, yeah. And then you'll be able to go back to the page, and when you've chosen your methodology, you can, when you go down the page, you will find additional recommended readings and videos. And when you open that up, and again, I apologize for my very slow computer. Sorry, I went to the wrong place. So you open up research methodology videos, and here you will find a whole list of them. I'm not going to take the time to open it up, but open up references for research methodology videos, and you will find the videos there. Okay, so and then when you watch the video that matches what you've chosen, then you'll be able to get the information and share that along with some other things that I'll be talking about in a moment. Okay, so once you've chosen the methodology that you'd like to do, then you're going to explore methodology discussed in the video using 2 to 3 academic readings. So many of the researchers in the videos will mention authors or provide resource ideas in their video. Using that information, Creswell and Guterman will also have information for some of the methodologies that are listed. Have a look at a couple of academic resources other than the video prepared for that methodology that will help flesh out your understanding of the one you are exploring. So the video may mention some authors that would be helpful, and if they don't, or if it's not helpful to you, and you're really stuck, make sure you, of course, you do the library search and so on, and you can talk to me and I might be able to help you as well. So as long as you've got a couple of things to kind of flesh out your understanding, you'll be able to continue. Okay, so having done your background research, you will then, in step 3, plan and prepare a 10 to 15 minute video using any technology that is easily accessible to your colleagues. For example, you can download your video onto YouTube. You can download it onto PowerPoint sometimes can be used, and there are lots of other ways to do it as well. You'll be much more expert at this than I am, for sure. But many of you are very used to producing a video, but for others, this may be a new experience. So if so, I would suggest an easy technology that I use called Screencast-O-Matic, which is what I use for all of my videos. It was recommended to me a long time ago, and I learned how to do it, so I've stuck with it. I'm sure there are probably others that are just as good, if not a whole lot better, that you've used, or if you are not happy with Screencast-O-Matic and you prefer something else, talk to some of your colleagues, because all of you are using really interesting things, I'm sure, in your own teaching, and certainly when you were teaching online and so on. So, so if you have any ideas, share them with each other, and I know that it'll be helpful. So Screencast-O-Matic, among many others, have free versions that you can download for a certain period of time if you don't already have access to something. You're allowed to do a video no longer than 10 or 15 minutes. And the reason for that is so that, first of all, it means that you can work within the free versions. But secondly, it makes it reasonable for other people to have a look at your video, you know, a range of videos, and comment on them. So check the information that your method of choice provides. If it's free, some are 10 minutes, some are 15 minutes, so check that. You often do not have access to editing functions with the free version, but you can still produce a helpful, straightforward video without a lot of bells and whistles if you know, if that's the case. In fact, many of us who use them and have the editing version or have editing capability don't use it very often anyway, so it's certainly doable. There are many other ways to produce videos other than Screencast-O-Matic, so please feel free to ask questions and share information amongst one another, because you'll have far more information than I will. If a technology is new to you, please build in a bit of time to become familiar with it before doing this assignment, because you know, it's just going to slow you down otherwise. Your video needs to include 3 things, and they're listed here, and they're also listed in the description. An overview of the methodology, a short exploration of its philosophical underpinnings, and a thoughtful discussion about how and why, or why not, it might be useful for your research project. And once you have completed your video and it is in a format that anyone in the class can access easily, post an accessible link to your video in the discussion forum in Module 6. That means don't make it private. There are other ways that you can provide some privacy, but honestly, these are not going to be videos that people are going to be seeking out. So make them public, and then if later on you want to make them private, then you can certainly do that. But make them public so that they're easily available to the people in the class, and there's no extra information necessary. As usual, you will host your thread and participate in at least 2 other threads. So you've posted your video in the discussion forum in Module 6. You've also listed the resources that you've used in preparing for your video presentation so that your colleagues have access to that information and can use it. You're going to host your thread. Whoops, sorry. You're going to host your thread. Oh my goodness, sorry. And watch and comment on at least 2 other videos. So along with your link, please post a list of your resources used in your video so that your colleagues, should they be interested in exploring that methodology further, will have some useful resources to get them started. And then you'll proceed just like any other form. So that's it. It's pretty straightforward. Some of the technology might be a little tricky for some of you, but that's okay. If you need some help, reach out. There are people in the group that I'm sure could help you. I may or may not be able to help you, but I'll do my best to find somebody who can. And if you have any questions about anything to do with the assignment, please let me know. And if you don't get the one that you want when you're choosing, it's okay. It really is okay. It works out anyway. And sometimes, you know, you discover something that otherwise you might not have paid attention to. So I hope that's helpful. Take care, everyone, and I'm really looking forward to seeing your videos.